Here is how you can create labels like this for your candles or any other product that you might have using your computer, Canva and Avery template, and a printer at home. So here goes how I make my candle labels at home. So there are many different label options through Avery. Here are some of those that I use. Some of them I use for my wax melts. Some of them I use for my room sprays. And of course, my candles. But today I am going to be using this template here for my candles. So this is Avery template 6542. And I am going to, well, I honestly already had my candle labels designed. So here are the 6 that I'll be using. And what I actually had to do today, I noticed that I wanted to do something different with my labels. Those are the 6 cents that I'm gonna, excuse my handwriting, but those are the 6 cents that I'm gonna make. So what I'm really doing today outside of designing, this is where you would come in and actually design the labels that you would like. I am going back through and changing up some things with my labels because I had someone that was really excited, or still is really excited about the candle brand. And they were like, oh, are you Wicked Candles? And I'm like, oh no, it's actually Wicked Pleasure Candles. But it's because the pleasure in the candles is not very prominent on the candle labels. So I was like, I need to go back, kind of jig up, size up my logos and stuff and change my labels. So I went back. That's why I had a delay coming back. But I did go back and do that, and I do still think I got some room for improvement there. But did that and started redoing some of the candle labels from the previous batches. And you will see that I kind of go back and forth grabbing some of the candle notes. So I add the candle name, and then I add the notes of expectancy, so that you can smell like, oh, I might like this one because it's woodsy. Oh, I might like this one because it has these fruity flavors in there I like. So those are at least the 3 top, middle, and the bottom notes that I add on there. But anyway, I am just going back and forth and adding these in here. So let me see if I can speed this up. Okay, so now that we're done with designing, let's go ahead and get these printed out. So start by downloading on the side. Okay, there we go. Zoom in, girl. Do a transparent background. That way, unless you have other things in the back, there are some candle labels that I've used in the past that have a background. This one, I just wanted to be white with the other background. So go ahead and do transparent background, and then choose the pages or labels that you would like to download so that you can upload them to Avery. So that's what I'm doing now. Again, download transparent PNG for the best quality, and go ahead and hop over to avery.com. There we go. We're back here. So I had something open from a previous custom label I had did before, but I'm just going to open a fresh page, leave this one, and all of your labels, either it will be on the label or it will be on the packaging, will have your actual label number so that you'll be able to refer to it on a template. Again, this one is 6542. And I made 6 because I know it does come with 6 per sheet. You can make as many as you like. I'll be making more as I'm producing more and more candles. But anyway, we'll go ahead and type in the search box 6542. You can also look through Avery's website to see what other labels that they have that'll fit for you. And they also print there. So if you don't have a printer, or if you do have the time to wait and you don't want to go around to a printing shop, you can get them directly printed from Avery, and they do a great job as far as shipping and the quality of your labels. I like Avery. So I'm going to go ahead and log in really quick. Boom. So as you can see, they actually have other options that you can use, some templates that you can use if you hadn't did your design on Avery, or Canva or any other design place, or you can design directly from Avery. But since we designed through Canva, I am going to get a blank sheet, and it does already outline the gold that is on the label. So that really does help you really set the tone or set it up so that you're not like, is this going to go on the outline? Is this going to go there? So Avery really does a good job with already adding that little piece of illustration with the labels. So you have an option to edit one or edit all. I am doing one at a time. If you edit all, it'll pretty much just that same design for that one sheet. So that helps if you have like, oh, I'm going to do 6 black seed candles today, or I'm going to do this, scent, all the same. You can just do all in one. I am usually all over the place. My customers love everything. So whatever the connoisseurs want, I'm just going to print on demand and make it. So as you'll see here, I'm going to go ahead and unzip this file. Don't pay no mind. Y'all know I do website design for everyone, so don't pay no mind to my endless files and what they may contain. But anyway, grab your file from your downloads, unzip it if it needs to be zipped, because Canva usually does save it as a zipped file. And then just snap it. So all of these for the next probably 30 seconds. I'm going to see if I can zoom in this as well. You're just uploading, clicking your image, and you're snapping it right through. If you started off your design with the actual design dimensions, I forgot to mention this earlier because I had already started the design process, but these are 3 by 3 inch labels. So when I go to Canva, I start my design with a 3 by 3. That way, when it comes to placing it into Avery's template, it does snap, or, pretty much easily translates over just like this. Boom, boom, and you're good. So definitely check the size of your labels and make sure in Canva you are also replicating that size to get the best results with printing your product labels. But I'm almost done. So I was going to speed this up, but since I went ahead and talked through it, we got some good valuable information. I'll let it go to the last label. And here is where you can really view. I like to zoom in because bad eyes, to really see, is there anything that's going to be slipping, anything outside of the border or whatnot. If it looks good on the zoom, it looks good, or it will usually look good on the paper. So I'm going to save this batch. I think I named it like triple wick batch or something like that. But I'm going to save this so that those images save in the future. And if I needed to make some more, which I know I am, all I would do is just snap it into that. But I think in the future, I'm going to do one thing of black seed, one thing. I'm just going to be more consistent with the scents that are available. I can't let y'all debo me on the scents. But anyway, now we're about to print. So I use my HP LaserJet printer, and I like to use my system's dialog box or whatever it's called. But make sure it is US letter. I think US letter is 8.5 by 11 inches. I should have zoomed. Okay, I did zoom in. Good girl. So use that paper size, the scale 100%, orientation, portrait mode, and I like to change my media type to labels. Don't even ask. And then I don't have any option. Surprisingly, it never lets me print high quality. But anyway, so I feed it into my HP printer. I think it's like Impro. What is it? Impro M255DW, if you're wondering what it is. And then you just wait for it to go ahead and print out the labels. Yes, you are in the candle room. It is But it usually doesn't take too long for it to print out, especially since I don't have any color. I don't have any of that jazz really going. So it's just gonna print out. Give me a minute to struggle picking it up. I picked it up. Okay, let's go. So anyway, now you have your labels printed out, and all we have to do is put them on. So there's a little method to my madness. I use this little box to help kind of set up things and get it as close to unity as possible. I'm going to get a label making machine when I come up like that. But for now, this box, it does what it's supposed to do. So I'm about to label these 6 candles. I'm going to speed it up because by now, then you will be labeling your product too. Okay, we're back. And now we can go ahead and put these where they need to be. Y'all don't mind my ashy hands. I have not put on my good butters because it gets all over the candle glass. And using gloves, it just gets sticky all over. So don't mind that. But anyway, once everything is all stocked up to where it's supposed to go, I make more candles. And then that's all. So I hope this video helped you get to the point where you now know how to label your candles or any other product at home. Also, remember, you don't even have to only do this at home. You can go to the store and print them out there too. So if this helped you out, definitely share, like, follow, subscribe. I'll be getting more videos very soon that will help you with your small business. Peace.